Hey guys, how are we all doing today? It's Monday morning. I'm making this video. You're going to see this on Tuesday. Hopefully, you're enjoying your spring break with your family. I know you can't do much, so it does stink with this global pandemic as history. We're seeing it here. My heart goes out to the families and loved ones that have been dealing with this virus. It also goes out to the people that have lost their jobs. A lot of people have lost their jobs in this time, and we'll get back on our feet, but it's going to take some time. I remember going through 9/11 and seeing the destruction, and I'm praying. My heart goes out to everybody. I'm sad that I'm not gonna be able to see you guys till September, probably, for most of you, as school has gotten canceled in terms of coming back this year. It's the right move to be safe, so continue to stay at home, take care of your parents, help them out, tell them you love them, don't get too annoying with them, watch your screen use, make sure you get outside when you can. Okay. I've been fishing and it's been beautiful. For this week, a couple of announcements. Quarter three grades are in. I have put them in there. Those are final. Those are done. We're now on to quarter four. There's going to be two assignments that I'm going to give today, plus a Canvas discussion, and that will be for the week. Next week, we'll do a little review, and towards the end of next week, we'll have our first quiz for quarter four. But we have started quarter four. Please continue to check your Power School and let me know if you have questions. A couple of notes I want to go into with you, okay? First of all, we're talking about populations. We talked last week about exponential growth, where something grows without no hindrances, it just goes like a J, straight up. What was a good example of something that's growing exponentially? You got it, COVID-19, otherwise known as coronavirus. Humans as well. If you look at humans, we were along here, we had the Black Plague, we went down a little bit, and then boom, we have shot up thanks to medicines and all kinds of stuff. How do we count populations? How do we count? We do something for one of the methods that we use. There's many methods, but one method we use is Quadrat sampling. And in a quadrat, we create a long square. Let's say the world or the place we're looking at is Hatboro Horsham, HH. And let's say HH is, I don't know, 1,000 square miles total. And we want to know the number of trees in Hatboro Horsham. We want to know how many trees there are. We could go around and direct count. We could count every single one, and that will be the most accurate. But do you want to go around and count every single tree in Hatboro Horsham? That would be tough to do. So we do something where we guesstimate, and we get pretty close. It's called quadrat sampling. Instead of counting every single tree that's within the whole part of a lot of trees, okay? We just look at a square of them, and we count how many trees are in that square. Let's say this square is only 10 square miles, okay? And in that 10 square miles, there's 20 trees. So the way I set up my problem, I'm going to come over here. The way I set up my problem is I go for every 20 trees per 10 square miles. And if I equal that to a larger portion, I know, remember the denominators need to be the same, so this needs to be square miles as well. How many square miles is Hatboro Horsham? Well, I told you, it's 1,000. And now I need to solve for x, and that will tell me how many trees are per square miles, okay? So a couple things you need to do here. Some of you might know how to solve this, others not. If you've had your algebra, pre-algebra, you know how to, but here's a refresher. I need to cross multiply. So what I do is I crisscross like an X, multiply. 20 times 1,000. If I do my calculator, that is 20,000 square miles. Remember to keep your units. 20,000 square, oh, don't worry about units. 20,000 equals 10 times X. That is 10x. I need to now solve for x. What do I do here? Divide by 10. Get x by itself. X equals 20,000 divided by 10. I can use my calculator. Hopefully you have a calculator at home. 20,000 divided by 10. There is about 2,000 trees in each. That's a lot of trees. Now I made that data up, but that's about how you would solve it. Good things about this. Good for uniform populations. What do I mean by uniform populations? That means they're evenly spread out. Okay? So plants, it's good for plants. Plants are pretty evenly spread out. Humans, we are within homes and evenly spread out. Okay? What is it bad for? Clumped populations. Think about a school of fish. If you have a lake, okay, and all the fish are hanging right here, and there's no other fish in the rest of the lake, think about it. Your data is going to be off if you say, yeah, there's 10 fish, so in the whole lake there's going to be 8,000 fish. No, they're all clumped in that area. Or if you pick an area where there's no fish, you could say, oh yeah, there's no fish in this lake. So it's bad for clump populations, bad for migratory animals. Animals that move. Okay? That is how a clump population works. So there will be a worksheet in which you will determine how many people roughly in Hatboro Horsham have coronavirus. And it will show you how they are pretty much home. Because I can tell you how much are in Montgomery County, and then you can then take that to then figure out how much are in Hatboro Horsham. Okay? You're going to do that, and you're going to do a gizmo. On your gizmo, it's on the spreading of disease between a population. Diseases can spread between a population, and it goes with what we're learning about today and what we're seeing on the news. If you don't know your Gizmo password, email me. I can give it to you. You're going to answer the prior knowledge questions first. When you answer the prior knowledge questions, you just answer them with your opinion. Then you get into the good stuff. Make sure you follow the instructions. Okay? You're going to go onto your Gizmo. I'll have the link for you. On the Gizmo, when you get to it, you are going to, let's open it up here, see if I can find it. There it is. You're going to first click play and watch what happens. And then you're going to click pause. Notice we have some people that have turned green. That's interesting. You're going to figure out what that means. Notice you have a key over here as well. You answer those questions. I also have this gizmo on OneNote, and I've passed it out into your assignments tab. Then follow the instructions here. Look at activity A. Click Reset, and on the Controls tab under Active Diseases, turn off Foodborne and turn it person to person and set the number to 5. So you come here, you go to Controls, and this time you're going to set person to person, and they want you to set the number of people whoop, to 5. Okay? Back to the simulation, you click play. Okay, so then you're going to answer the questions about that part as you're going through. This will be your gizmo. I'll also have a video that will be under discussion. So there's 3 things: the gizmo, the video, and the COVID-19 worksheet on doing Quadrat sampling. I'm available if you need help, especially because this involves math. So don't freak out. Use your calculator. You can get it done. I'm here if you need help on it. If you're struggling, reach out to me. Let me know. Check your power school. Okay? Be well. Get outside. Watch your screen time. Have a schedule for yourself. Eat breakfast. Do your thing. And I'm available. Get your schoolwork done. Miss you guys. I'll be here. Talk to you. Bye.